Hi, I'm Genevieve West. I'm a relationship consultant. I'm based out of Portland, Oregon, but I do phone consultations also. I want to talk for a second, if you're single, about not being a judgmental hypocrite. I know that sounds harsh, huh? I've seen a lot of singles judge a book by its cover, based on a couple of kind of superficial things. They've totally written off quality people who they could actually be happy with. But because they don't fit into what they pictured as their ideal, they're like, you're not for me, I'm moving on. Sometimes they're trying to marry up. So they're in tons of debt, but they don't want to marry anyone who's in debt. You know, debt is a tricky thing. Two people with debt, that's chaos. But the important thing is that they're learning from the mistakes that they've made. They're divorced, but they don't want to be with anyone who's been divorced. Stuff like that. It's kind of hypocritical. Kind of judgmental, right? They take the bus, but they want someone who drives a shiny new car. Get to know the person for who they are, who God created them to be. You might have to dig a little deeper, especially if they're, a little bit boring or whatever. But it might be worth it. The person who's not obviously attractive immediately is probably going to make somebody really happy because they're going to be that much more appreciative of them giving them a shot. So stop being a bitch. Stop being an asshole. Get to know that person that's sitting across the coffee shop table from you. Dig deep to find out what motivates them, what makes them tick. Not just what they do for a living and what that entails, but why did they choose that line of work? What are they passionate about? Is that what they actually want to be doing for the rest of their lives? Or do they really want to be a writer? And how can you encourage that in them? Don't talk so much, okay? Ask them questions to draw them out of themselves. No conversation flows smoothly. There's going to be some silences, and it's kind of up to you whether they're awkward or not. If you're a little awkward or uncomfortable in conversation, go by Conversationally Speaking by Ellen Garner. Whether you talk too much or there's all those awkward silences, the book will kind of help you navigate how to work through all that. And then you have to practice. Because confidence doesn't just appear by itself. Awesome takes practice. So in order to be awesome at conversation, you got to be practicing conversation. And if it's particularly people of the opposite sex that you're uncomfortable talking with, you got to get out there and start practicing with people of the opposite sex. They don't have to be dates. They can be practice non-dates, where you are practicing not seeing them as a piece of matrimony meat. Okay, the church is not your meat market. Your work, your job is not your meat market. So stop looking at those people like that. But have a cup of coffee with someone. Try to find out more about them. Some people, you really got to dig deep to uncover their awesomeness, but it's in there. And I know that it's in there because God made that person in His image. He made them incredible. It's just up to you to find that incredibleness. Even if it's not, till death do us part kind of incredibleness for you, it's in there somewhere. Unless the person's a total douche, which I've actually told someone like right across the table, you're kind of a jerk. I don't really want to set you up with anybody. That happens, they're jerks out there. Or is it up front that you need to give them a little bit of a shot? Dig a little deeper, past that firewall that they've put up for themselves so that they don't have to be vulnerable. If you're the one with the firewall, so that you don't have to be vulnerable, knock it off. You got to risk big to win big. If you want to get married and be happy in marriage, you got to put yourself out there a little bit. Quit guarding your heart so much. Got to put yourself out there. If you have questions at all, totally contact me. Email me, comment on my blogs. My phone number is on my website. So go find me. It's right now it's mrsgwest.blogspot.com. All right, there's a little contact thing that pops up as soon as you get on there. Fill it out if you have any questions or comments or whatever. If you just need some help. That's kind of what I'm here for, you know. I just wrote a book. It's called, ready? Don't get offended. Don't get pissed off, right? It is called It's Your Fault You're Single by Genevieve West. Say hi to Kaylee. Hi.
Hi.
That's Kaylee. If you get that book, it's on Amazon. I don't know, maybe it'll help navigate through some stuff. You're a puppy?
I'm a puppy.
All right. You gonna bark?
I'm a puppy.
Anyway, give me a call. Give me an email. Whatever. Any way I can help. That's what I'm here for, all right? My heart is to help you achieve your goals of being happy in marriage. Helping you find someone to be happy in marriage with.
That's not everybody.
All right, say goodbye, Kaylee.
Goodbye,
Say bye.
Kaylee.
I'm gonna wave. Bye.
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 What